The Delaware Farm Bureau Rural Road Safety Program project. The Promotion and Education Committee's Rural Road Safety Program kicked off in the fall of 2016. This program was created because leaders expressed concern about not having a dedicated program in place after a very tragic farm accident turned fatal that year. The P&E committee decided to dedicate resources to launch the Rural Road Safety Program, including radio ads and interviews with leaders and resources for farmers and the public, which culminated with the inaugural Delaware Ag Safety Conference in March of 2017. The P&E Committee partnered with multiple state organizations to present this free conference for farmers to gain the tools and resources necessary to operate their farms safely and efficiently. And now, I would like to introduce to you Unruh. I reversed it. Look at this. Unruh, how easy it is, and I switched it. I would like to have her introduced to show you and tell you about their project.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Unruh, and I am honored to be here today. I'm representing the Delaware Farm Bureau and the great state of Delaware. Delaware is the first state, but did you know we are the second smallest state? Our population is increasing every year, and if it continues in its growth pattern, in 3 years, by 2021, Delaware should have 1 million people. That creates a problem of more cars on our rural roads. Our farmers are using those same rural roads to do their work, especially during planting and harvest seasons. The farm equipment is much larger than it used to be, especially tractors and combines. Sometimes the equipment may need the entire width of the road to safely go from field to field or farm to farm. Oftentimes, there's just not enough room for the motorist to safely pass. There even may not be a shoulder for the farmer to move over safely. My husband and I live on a farm, and he too must travel these same rural roads during planting and harvesting seasons. Often I am the pilot car for him as he moves from farm to farm, and I observe the craziness of some motorists going too fast or trying to pass his equipment. When my neighbor lost his life while driving his tractor on a rural road, I felt it was time to take action and make a difference to keep our farmers safe on our rural roads. This project needed to be public awareness so our motorists can understand a couple of things: how to share our rural roads with the farmers safely, which includes understanding just how slow farm equipment travels compared to a car, and needs a lot of room and space on the road to maneuver, especially when making a turn into a farm lane or field. I would like to share with you now Delaware Farm Bureau's Promotion and Education Committee's Rural Road Safety Program. In April 2016, this program was created after committee members expressed concern about not having a dedicated program in place to bring public awareness of our farmers traveling on public roads during planting and harvesting seasons. The Promotion and Education Committee dedicated 1/3 of their budget for resources to launch the Rural Road Safety Program. The program was innovative in several ways. Delaware Farm Bureau got elected and government officials involved by requesting a meeting with Delaware State Senator Bruce Ennis and officials from the Delaware Department of Transportation to discuss the importance of erecting permanent farm safety signs in rural areas and utilizing state digital signs on major highways, alerting motorists to slow down for farm vehicles during the harvest season. We contacted Delaware's Secretary of Transportation, Jen Cohen, to request the farm safety, the SMV sign, to be included in the next revision of the Delaware State's Driver's Manual to bring awareness to motorists about the safety of farm vehicles on the road. We also utilized a political yard sign concept to create bright yellow yard signs that were distributed to farms throughout the rural areas in the state. The signs are to be placed on the edge of the field near the road to warn motorists that farmers are working nearby and may be entering the roadway. These signs are free for Delaware Farm Bureau members to use while working on their farms. The sign, with a picture of a tractor, displays the message of "Caution, slow-moving farm vehicles, please drive carefully." We collaborated with stakeholders, sponsoring an inaugural Delaware Ag Safety Conference. To boost attendance, pesticide recertification credits were offered. The initial advertising campaign started in 2016 and included statewide radio advertisements during harvest season, serving as a reminder to motorists to operate their vehicles safely around large farm equipment on the roadway. Also, there were on-air radio interviews on multiple radio stations in the state of Delaware with our farm leaders and members, reminding listeners to slow down, pay attention while driving. We also promoted our Rural Road Safety Program. As the Rural Road Safety Program Committee Chair, I utilized free press by sending opinion pieces to state and local newspapers. In my opinion pieces, I stressed keeping rural road safety a priority in Delaware and included many safety facts, such as if you are driving 55 miles per hour and come up on a tractor moving 15 miles per hour, it only takes 5 seconds to close a gap the length of a football field between you and the tractor. Our Promotion and Education Committee strongly utilized social media to promote the new Rural Road Safety Program, with multiple posts per week reminding followers to drive safely during harvest season. The Rural Road radio advertisements and on-air interviews engaged over 150,000 listeners in the state of Delaware during the entire campaign, while the local and state newspaper opinion pieces reached over 600,000 readers in the state of Delaware. The committee also created and distributed free yellow Think Safety triangle decals to our farmers to place on their farm equipment as a reminder to always take the proper safety precautions while operating their equipment. A local state senator led the charge in requesting the Yellow Diamonds tractor signs to be placed on rural roads to help bring awareness to motorists using the road that there may be large farm equipment in use nearby. The committee created a rural road safety brochure which was distributed at our Delaware State Fair. This free brochure is available upon request for other functions as well. The brochure, full of information for motorists, informs how to look for slow-moving vehicle, the SMV sign, and explains that a tractor pulling off the road may be attempting to make a turn into a farm lane, so the motorist needs to be cautious and give the farmer plenty of time. The brochure includes tips for the farmer, as well as checking to see that his equipment is operating properly, making sure to check the lights, the mirrors, and making sure an SMV sign is properly placed on the equipment. Using a pilot car is also important. If you look at Delaware Farm Bureau's website, you will find a rural road safety page displaying safety information. Visitors to the page can also request Delaware Farm Bureau's safety materials. The 2016-2017 Rural Road Safety Campaign culminated in March with the Promotion and Education Committee's inaugural Delaware Ag Safety Conference. We partnered with Delaware Department of Agriculture, Nationwide Insurance, the Delaware State Grange, the University of Delaware Cooperative Extension, and Delaware Department of Transportation to present this free conference for farmers to gain the tools and resources necessary to operate their farms safely and effectively. The committee set objectives for the conference based on Delaware Farm Bureau's mission statement, which is to promote and protect Delaware agriculture through education and advocacy to ensure a quality of life for farmers and their consumers. Topics included promotion of safe rural road driving, protection of farmers for safe practices in equipment handling, mechanical safety, grain bin safety, pesticide removal, and pesticide handling. With the help of multiple partnerships and sponsors, Delaware Farm Bureau's Promotion and Education Committee was able to obtain guest speakers for the conference based on the topics of discussion. Special guests also included Marty Tapman from American Farm Bureau Federation, Delaware's Secretary of Ag, Michael Scoos, and Todd Davis from the Delaware Department of Agriculture. Exhibitors offered safety resources to the attendees, such as eye protection and skin protection. Farm credit and crop insurance resources were also offered. The attendees had the opportunity to network with the exhibitors during breaks to gain additional resources to operate their farms safely. The conference had over 50 attendees in the first year. Delaware Farm Bureau's Promotion and Education's Rural Road Safety Program had a successful first year. We are continuing to distribute safety materials to our farm members and to the public. We're planning our safety conference for March 2018. Our plan of action for advertising during the next planting and harvesting season is in place. With the help of our partners, we will continue to make Delaware a safer place for farmers. This project started with a small seed of an idea, and with the help of the Promotion and Education Committee, it continued to grow and blossom into Delaware Farm Bureau's Rural Road Safety Program. We educated the motors. They listened. The farmers noticed a difference. Delaware Farm Bureau thanked those motorists. The project had come full circle. Thank you.